My, what a busy harbor area that is in Scanland right now. Hello everyone and welcome back. Glad you're still sticking around after us changing the rules in the last episode. So in a new world with full of diplomacy now, we're still at war status with them. We're just having a ceasefire at the moment to give them a bit of room to breathe. And I know some of you could argue that the series essentially has ended at this point. It has. So if you care really about the change of rules, right, and that's it for you, then we could also just call it quits and actually victory, because in that case here we would have easily won this by now. However, I still want to see how it goes now with diplomacy activated. So if you are interested in that, please follow me on this journey here. We are still going to spice things up, of course. We're still going to keep it tricky for us as well. First of all, we have small islands still. That doesn't change, right? We still want to achieve the welfare on such a small island. The other thing is that I'm not going to go with any propaganda anymore from this point onwards, because I know this is also making things a bit easier. So no propaganda. Democracy run. Here you go. So great, hopefully you're happy now. I know you've been spamming it in the comments for quite a while. No propaganda anymore means a free liberal press, and that is also what we're going to enable now. This will of course hurt me quite a bit when it comes to consumption. And of course the ceasefire ends again at some point, and we'll just see how it goes. Another thing that has changed, hooray, the Jubilee patch has arrived. We have version 17.01 now, as you can see. This is changing a few things. First of all, as we can see now, the islands are colored in the complete player color, right? So not only where you have a warehouse anymore, but the whole island is now covered in your color if you have it. That's basically one of the many changes that we have. Also, the pirate gets a bit better again, building up fleets. So we'll see how this turns out. So actually, we could also just say the series is now to find out how the last patch of Anno 1800 is. Another thing we have is the stamps now. So we can now create production layouts and copy them and then just place them again somewhere else if we want to. It's not going to be really that important in this Let's Play, but for a megacity series I can totally see the use for this. Now we continue onwards, as we have now all the productions in, right? Canned food is in, sewing machines is in, fur coats is still missing, and fur coats is something that we have over here now. Just want to check real quick. There it is. Cotton fabric is in the first 55 tons. Let's go ahead and build us the fur coat factories. This is dropping me quite a bit there at the moment. And in that case, bricks is also a bit low. But other than that, it's not looking so bad when it comes to my productions. And fur and cotton. There you go. Getting everything over to my fur coat factories. We might consider upgrading this one. It's getting a bit busy here, right? Is it? It's getting busier. Let's upgrade one of them. Hello, newspaper person. We are not going to go with that. We can still check it out what he wants from us. This is actually pretty bad. We get the fried plantain shortage this time. So plus 10% consumption. Bear in mind, we had negative 30% consumption rates, right? Now we're going to plus 10% consumption increase. Happiness is still there, though, but a lake of blissful calm. However, we're going to get into a bit of trouble there now with my consumption rates, I think. And we should be seeing this soon, especially when it comes to sausages, bread, soap, beer, canned food. Might not change that much yet. The sewing machines is also fine still. Rum is still fine, and the fur coats is also still a bit fine. That's because we don't have that many artisans at the moment. Fur coats is in. Very good. That's the last resource really that we needed. One more thing we still need, and that is the university. For the university, we have everything really stacked. I think we need 50 tons of bricks though, right? Yes, we do need 50 tons. So I need to wait there another 5 tons. But we can still, of course, place the university somewhere already. And of course, we need to find us a suitable location. Off you go, unfortunately. No moving of buildings allowed. And with that, we can squeeze in one university just here at the main road. That's going to be affecting the whole city basically down here. For another district up there, I will need a second one, of course, but this one is going to be just fine in that area. And then we have 50 tons of bricks. Let's build the university in all its glory. Right here in the city center of Scanland. We're still a dreary city, but at least we have a city that provides all the needs now for the artisans. Also, their happiness needs have been fulfilled. Lifestyle needs I'm going to ignore because they make the game significantly easier without any effort on my part, really. We have wool, we have clay right on the island already. I could boost my input with that a lot, but we're not doing this as it makes things too easy. And for extreme, I don't want that. Now, we just really need to wait now a few minutes. I think we could already do it. Yes, but I don't have any bricks. Oh, look at that. What happens when we are not the major factor anymore? Miss Hunt is building up some smaller fleet now, finally. And she's taking over Alonso's island over here. Totally not surprised by this, as Alonso is already the weakest out of the 3 that we are playing against, and he's definitely going down, right? So in that case, he still has 1 more island than down there, I think, though we have lots of unexplored territory. Let's actually use one of my clippers and get all the way down there. Since we are at ceasefire with all the factions right now, I can safely go ahead and just explore the map, the rest of it. And there it is. Alonso has lost. He has lost basically what was never his to begin with. With the newspaper gone, we are actually having a negative balance now. Surprise, surprise. I could go ahead and will. We still have a few farmers that we can upgrade. Let's do this. This will stabilize my economy there a bit again. Also here a few more farmers. And here a few more farmers to workers. Yeah, there you go. And I think that's as far as I would like to get them now. And here perhaps that's it. And then we still got 2,000 workers actually that we could upgrade. Now we should see the new refined consumption rates, and they're abysmal. Really they are. So we need to work this through here. The fish is really negative at the moment. That means I will need a few more fisheries. Let's just see how we can place them. The cool thing is they can overlap, right? So I could build this like that and then get us a few of these fishermen all the way up to this area. And of course I would like to do this. We will definitely need to upgrade that warehouse here though. And let's build one more. That should really do the trick here with the fish. The schnapps is still fine. Workload is at 16 negative now. That is pretty harsh. We're producing 16. However, in Swanell we also have a consumption of 14 now. So we have a huge discrepancy of 18 that we need to work on there. So I do need to have at least a 32. Let's make it 35 to be safe here. So I can still go ahead and squeeze in some more sheep farms here. That will definitely do the trick for that area. However, we will also need more framework knitters and also even more sheep farms. And yeah, it could actually turn out to be quite tricky without propaganda, to be honest, because our workforce and our whole population at the moment is tuned towards the propaganda that we have here. I should be able to use one here, perfect. And then we're going ahead with a few more. This should actually be possible, perfect. So that we squeeze in another 3, and this will also be possible for the 4th one that we do need here for those framework knitters. We have, well, not really the workforce for it. We still need to do something here. So let's build those and another 3. Leading to 160 on the negative, and I might then just need to build me a few more, to be honest. Yep. Or, since we have too many workers anyway, I could also downgrade, right, like this. I love that feature. So if we are just a bit unlucky with the workforce, we can also just downgrade a bit without increasing the consumption for anything, really, because workers and farmers share mostly the same consumption rates, right? And with that, at least the workload should be better. Then again, we still probably will need to boost it a bit here too. So the sheep farm by 50. The framework knitters probably is not possible that much. Let's make it 20, and we will still need to build a few more for that. Now, are you happy? This is going to be really tricky, to be honest, because the 10% increased consumption is really hurting us at the moment. The workload is then getting over. We probably will need to rethink the trade route there a bit. It is transporting 100 tons in each direction for the moment, and the schnapps is also going with 100 tons. Just hope that this is right. We have in Scanlan we have 7+. In Swanell we have 15 negative. So we still need around 8 more tons of schnapps. That is something we absolutely cannot do. I cannot boost my distilleries further. No, absolutely not. In that case, we will be running out of schnapps pretty soon. Alright, exploring a bit more, we found the pirate over here. Don't have any trade rights with her yet, though we might consider this, to be honest, with the pirate, because that will give us some nice items. And there is another Admiral Island, alright. The Admiral has this island here, of course, and that's, I think, it. No, there's still something over there. Surprised how big the map really is, right? There is still another Admiral Island, alright, but he just reserved it for him. He didn't actually do anything on it yet. This island is actually problematic for us, right? Ivy Gate from his hunt. Could be dangerous. Alright, sewing machines is equal, so building one more sewing machine factory will give us a slight surplus again. Let's actually make this also a paved road, as there's a bit of a distance now to the warehouses. It makes sense to pave the road for this one.
What brings you here, master?
Next up, we have the soap. Now, that is something with 4. That's actually fine. Perfect. With the bread, we have 6. In Scanland, we have 8. So, bread I will also need to work a bit. However, with the bread, we will also have the problem now that we have this as the only grain island, right? And it's completely used already. And bumping this up by 50 will make those people extremely unhappy. However, since we're not using propaganda and we have the police station here, right chance is actually rather low. So let's go ahead and bump it up to 50%. We're going to need all that grain. This actually put us to high right chance though, right? So, the 30% should be done better. Oh, come on. Still can't be that high. I will still need to build me 2 more flour mills, right? And let's try to... this is... There's nothing here I can do anymore. There's still one more house that I can squeeze in here. That will be fine. This will actually give me all the remaining workforce that I need. We have the fish is full. Perfect. So nothing I need to do there, really. Probably consider a second police station, to be honest.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Alright, Swanell, we have an explosion. There's still a fire, though, in the area. The firefighters are already doing their best for this. Let's mobilize them to speed it up. Should be fine, really. Alright, since we're having a bit of a balance issue there as well, I would like to upgrade a few more people to artisans, because with artisans, they actually profit from the rum, right? The workers don't drink rum, they only have beer, and the artisans profit from that. We have enough rum, we still have enough reserves as well to ramp up the production even further. So the more artisans we have, the more money boost we are also getting. Quite a lot of that too, because as I said, it's all about the rum really in that case. So let's just go ahead. I'm postponing my engineer upgrade with that a bit, however. With that, right? So now I'm going to wait. We should have everything in for the engineers really still. Now Fur Coats is struggling a bit. I think there was a problem with the... No, Fur's actually in. We should be fine on this. And we should also still be fine when it comes to consumption rates there. That's fine. We have a consumption of 10 now of the rum. Oh, we are really deep red. We need to really look out for money there now. Without the propaganda, I do feel the pressure there. Let's go ahead. We have at the moment in Piratello a production of 12. So theoretically it should be fine. However, it's really close. So let's go ahead and build us another sugarcane plantation. I will need a bit more, a few more planks here though. And let's also go ahead building 2 more rum distilleries. And probably also another lumberjack hut. There you go. And let's get us a few more planks over then to my sugarcane island, because in that case here definitely want to have a surplus rather than a shortage of that. That's fine. I might also consider just bumping it up for my cotton there a bit. So let's build us 2 more plantations. There you go.
Ready the ropes.
There we have the planks, and let's go ahead and also get this one cracking. Yeah, we do need to hurry up there a bit, because we are not under pressure military-wise at the moment, rather financially, to be honest. No propaganda is pretty harsh. Who would have thought that? I still have the problem with the bread, right? So the grain increase is fine now. We are also getting in the flour, so that's 10 of that. In Swanell, we are having a demand of only 6, so I can still go ahead and bump it up on the bakeries now. The bakeries we have... Where do we have my bakeries there again? Let's actually go ahead and find them. There you go. 2 of them we can build. And let's also repair that mine again. I will still, however, now also need to upgrade a few more farmers. Really keeping it tight here, but it's still going to work out. Very nice. In Scanlon, yeah, I think it is time. Let's go ahead and go for the engineers, really.
You reached a new milestone.
Still a dreary city, but at least Age of Science and Wonder. Yeah, stabilizing a bit there with the balance. With that, we have unlocked engineers. electricity, reinforced concrete, a whole bunch of new harbor buildings, the advanced weapon production soon. So it's quite a lot of things we have unlocked. Nothing of that we can use for the moment, because basically we don't have space for anything, at least for now. Expansion will need to happen soon. There we have it. There we have it. 2 more of them. They will get rum immediately. They don't profit from beer at all, right? So nothing I can do there anymore. But at least the tax income will be a bit higher because of that. Now, this is all fine. Also, this is all fine still. We still have the trouble now with the consumption. Work clothes. So work clothes should really be in a better spot than soon. In Swanell, we have 18 on the plus. So in Scanlan, we have the 13. So we have done that. Sausage-wise, we're at 9. The production surplus is only at 5, though. So this is another thing that I need to work out for. We have not that many farmers anymore. I will need probably a few more pig farms, though. Yes, we are at only sitting 0. So that in return requires us, unfortunately, to build a few more houses again in Swanell, because I don't have the commute pier yet. Nor would it actually matter that much, to be honest, because we don't have that much farmer workforce anywhere else anyway, and we don't have the space for big farmer villages at the moment. So that's something. Okay, that's a few more. We really just need a few more farmers, right? And let's just calculate with up to 10 surplus that I still will need, right? We have 9 here now. We have 5, so that's 4, 6. Let's make it 8 to calculate a bit more tightly. Actually, no, we can go with 6, because sausage is going down the consumption overall in Swanell, right? Because in Scanlan, because we are upgrading more people away from artisans. So 6 surplus, 6 in addition should be fine. And this will lead to basically, 6 more pig farms really, which is a lot if you consider all things. Those 4 here, and then I'm probably going to squeeze in another one here. Right, I could also consider boosting them, but nah, let's do this for now. And there we have that. And I think that's the maximum of pig farms that I will ever need, because basically, as I said, consumption rates should be going down over time now for the piggies. For the slaughterhouses, we actually have the blueprinted versions, right? So we can go ahead there. I still need a few more bricks over. Still 600 negative. Of course, we will probably stay negative for a while, because I have to reinforce my productions there right now, and we have, of course, a pretty big fleet. Let's stop the production of the ship of the line there for now. Do I have any items that I could sell? Yeah, those 2 worthless things. I could sell them. I think there was still something else though somewhere, right? Something useful? Yeah, there it is. We might consider this, to be honest, because also the Admiral purchased back his share. He's the most valuable one, I think, right now, right? So we have already invested. Ooh, Alonso's not that far away. Nor is Miss Hunt. Let's go with the Admiral. He's not going to be our enemy for a while. So let's purchase a share here. This gives me 500 coin again in addition. And I can actually finance that share by just upping up, or by just selling a few more items here, right? And there's also these grenades that I will certainly not need for a while. Money though I need. So that's something to consider here. We do have a few more bricks again. Let's upgrade. There you go. Alright, a few more farmers in. That means we can upgrade again a few more people to workers. Just a few, really. Phew. And I think for now we have stabilized it again as much as possible. So the bread production is also sitting at 10 then again. And with Scanlan we have then a surplus of 2. I'm not using bread in Swanell at the moment, so I'm going to keep it like that. Top is fine, really. Beer is at 8. That's a surplus of 6. We do, however, need 7. So I will probably need to up it up there a bit with my breweries. However, I'm not going to build any new ones, rather than just really boosting them, right? So we can go ahead. We don't need that much. I'm going with 20% on the beer. We're going with 20% on the malt houses. Doesn't even cost me anything, really. And we're going with 20% on the hops farms. We have a police station close by telling us a right chance is high, but of course we have a police station, so we should be fine for the moment. Yeah, this will up it up to 10, and with that we have a slight surplus
It's
of
like
beer
a
again.
prison.
But it is tight. It is tight with that. A slight surplus is actually in right now. However, it's fluctuating between negative and positive all the time. Let's sell the items that we had. This gives me a bit of money back. With that, I might consider actually purchasing another share. Alonso, 128. Alonso is though very tricky because he might die pretty soon to the Admiral. Miss Hunt is also dangerous because we target Miss Hunt soon, I think, because we need to expand somehow. Yeah, in that case, let's just not overdo it for now with the investment. Rather than just upgrading a few more people to engineers, this will help us there with the balance. Okay, another block. We still have 2,000 artisans, so that's fine. Ah, yeah, to get a bit of money in, we could do some quests. So he wants me to smuggle some chocolate to that pirate's ship here, to Fangtooth. Pick it up at the cargo ship. Let's use a clipper for that, because the clipper is fast and agile and will definitely be up for the job. That's 20,000 credits, and a dockyard toolbox for another 4,000 credits. So that's pretty fine, I think, money-wise, right?
I'm missing.
Alright, we do lack actually some logs right now. It's already boosted.
Good to see you.
I don't have any more space though for lumberjack huts. Building one over there gives me
Ship under
50%,
attack.
which is not that bad, to be honest. 50% is good. We are under attack by
Just
what?
say the
By
word.
the Admiral? Alright, ceasefire ended with him. Perhaps he goes with ceasefire just like that. Perfect. As we are going with a bit of diplomacy anyway, we can just go down this route at the moment. Doing this quest will make things a bit easier on the money. We can we? No, we can't. We are out of sausage already. That was quick. Sausage budget, we should be fine, really. 9, 5, we're still struggling there a bit. I haven't built the slaughterhouses yet. Oh yeah, that's right. Little bit later, there we are. With the chocolate. And slip past patrols. Blake's ambassadorial clipper. Where's the patrols though?
On our way.
Ah, there they are, as we can see. So,
Finish. Oh.
what? My failure? Why did I fail? There was no patrols here at the moment. Oh, I see. My ship here, Merlin, he didn't have the chocolate, but he was actually counting as the quest objective as well. Now, this is definitely a bit buggy, to be honest. My ship of the line that was just sitting around here actually counted too. It didn't even have the chocolate on board though, so that's very strange. But okay, that's how you can fail a quest as well. Money-wise, it's actually looking pretty good right now. I'm surprised at that. We still need to get rid of that sausage problem, and we have that workforce problem in Swanell right now. Reason for that is also that my fish, I think, is out, right? Yep, we're out of fish, so I will need to get some fish over.
Attention for the Admiral.
It's also... Now, at the same time, also the ceasefire with the pirate ends. She would like to have another 45k if we want to go to peaceful terms. I think not, though. I mean, the pirate also gained some strength now. Now, let's go with another ceasefire for now, even though that puts us dangerously low right now. And she likes it. So far so good. The game has gotten significantly more challenging again, with diplomacy and no propaganda allowed, and we'll just see how we continue onwards
Ship under attack.
in the next episode. Stay tuned.